So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the third. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, come on.
Hill brought in motion. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Get it.
Throwing, Huntley. That's taken in by Achan. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Miami. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully...
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Ready.
Hill brought in motion.
Ready.
Now inside the 25. He is in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Rodgers. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He's got it at about the 8, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Reese Hall, touchdown Jets.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Check.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
To throw is Huntley. Checking it down, this one is caught. Down the left sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ashton Davis. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it is the rookie from Wisconsin. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. It's Muhammad Kamara there on the tackle. One quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Rodgers. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Second down and 8. Rodgers now. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll manage to get to the 33. David Long there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Hall. He'll push forward for about a yard. Marcus May in on the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And the Dolphins are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Mustang 19.
Here's Huntley. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Go! 18, Rodgers. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. And even 30 yards.
Let's go.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Warriors 70.
Huntley sending it deep for Waddle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Rodgers to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Jets 1st down. Throwing Rodgers. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And now he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet At the end of the game, and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to throw. Huntley. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And the Jets are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's 1st and 10. Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. He'll keep it on the ground here again. This one's going nowhere. Going backwards. He'll be down at the 4-yard line. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Rodgers going to give this to Allen. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 16 on that connection, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and long. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Come on. Set.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Let go.
Huntley now. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Huntley. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll try to run it with Hall. Good blocking, and he's in. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for 2. Rodgers. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
19 sight. 19 distance average.
To throw is Huntley. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Hill brought in motion. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
3rd and long.
Seven Pirates.
Now Huntley. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Cut 19.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. To the left side, OBJ is there. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 28-yard line. That one's good for 29.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Let's go! Cowboy 80! 18 Rattler!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here. They'll run, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Now give to Mostert. Heading right. They get 11. And quickly pick up a 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
He'll look to throw. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
That's to the outside. He's got Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. In motion, it's Waddle. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second.
Got it. Ready?
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. He's into the clear again. And he's got another one. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Ready.
So Huntley will bring him to the line for this two-point attempt.
Check. Panther.
They'll run. It's Mostert. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll stick to the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Come on. Ready.
Here's Huntley. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A run up the middle with Mostert. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
Bobcat. Get it. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong time. of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here's 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Jets first down.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers going up top again. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, you have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team
carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down, a pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Ready?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Back to throw. Huntley. Going for it all. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.